wonderful tea. Join me to drink this tea. Mm, 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 mm. I salute you. Join me to drink this wonderful tea. Wherever you are, me to enjoy. Join me to enjoy wherever. Hopefully, you'll be able to see this message, as we speak, and because we have seen lots of. I salute you wherever you are. We are kings and queens, and we have overcome the world, guys. The city boy government is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. The city boy government is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. The city boy government is the government of unity, is a government of competency. That is why the city boy himself said, from day one, hit the ground running. And he has been hitting the ground running. My brother, it's not easy to be the president of Nigeria. Mm. Especially when you are inheriting all kinds of problems that have been there for ages. It's not easy, guys. I salute you wherever you are. This is the City Boy movement. We are patriotic Nigerians, patriotic people that are so patriotic. We love our country and we want everything to work. So we are going to assist our government for the first time in history to make sure that everything works. That is why we are here. I salute you wherever you are. I salute you, my blood Professor Owasofia. I see you. Mm. So the City Boy movement, we are using our skills, our ideas to make sure that we join hands together with our government to make things happen. You see, I have been telling our people that this government, the uncommon City Boy government, is interested in investing, collaborating. I like Professor Wasofia. I says share money. The City Boy government is already ready to share money. He said 75 billion will be shared to manufacturing companies. 250, another 250 something billion will be shared again to startups, small businesses. But then if you have not registered your business, if you don't have a skill, if you don't have anything, the government will not just come to the street and give people money. You have to follow the process. So now the government have announced how much is going to be given to people, how much money, all of that. But you need to know, you need to register your business, you need to have a skill, you need to pay your tax to benefit from these things. We have been saying this many times, but you see, now it has happened. If you don't have a business, if you don't have a skill, if you don't participate, how will you benefit from it? You think now the government have announced how much money is going to give you, how much money is pumping into the economy? How will you get this money? How will you get this money? Are you going to be in your house and the government will just share money for you? Are you going to be in your house and money will come to your pocket? That is not how it works. That is not how it works. So the basis is what we are talking about. I salute you. Thank you very much, Michael. You say good morning, more progress in Common City Boy. Kudos. I salute all of you. Somebody says something. Let me read somebody comment here. Where is that comment here? Good luck, Abba say, I'm not happy that City Boy do not favor most of men that work for him on the minister list. How many people can the City Boy put on the list? Which people did he not favor? Bring their names now. Let's talk about it. Which people are those that you expected to be on the list? Well, did you expect your name to be on the list? You wanted your name to be on the list? Is that what you're saying? Look at the people. The Labour Party people are complaining that they are the new senators. How many senators is in there? Almost how many of them? The newly elected senators. Let me see. I think I have some of the updates here. Let me put it here. How many of them? About how many of them? 8 of them. 8 newly elected Labour Party senators. They are in the House. So, do you know that we don't even hear from them? They are not even saying. They cannot even speak. They can't even speak up. How can you speak up when you are learning? You think that governance is a joke? You think that this thing is just a joke? You just wake up and you start making noise. My brother, if you have a novice before, the people that have been there, the way they will confuse you like this, you will make mistake. That's why we know that the city boy is the right man for it. Because if you are not careful, just like what they did to Goodluck Jonathan, they will confuse you. Just like what they did to Buhari, they will confuse you. My brother, this problem big, big time. So, but now we have a president that is correcting it. My brother, it's not going to be easy to correct these things. I strongly believe that the city boy, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, is the last man standing, still standing with 10 lives. Is the only person that can fix the challenges of the country. We are not going to say we are deceiving ourselves. We have never deceived ourselves in this one. We know that the challenges that we are facing in that country is enormous, is a lot. It's been there a long time. You know, we know this thing for a very long time. We have never had good leaders who are ready to work for the people. Are you getting me? So it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be just overnight. Even when you have a leader that wants something good, that is working for the good, before you know it, another one beside, they will betray the action. They will do whatever they are not supposed to do. Are you getting me now? So that is what they have been doing. I salute you, Ugoma. Good morning. See you, Sunday Clement. Thank you very much for your comment here. I see you. Favor Chinedu say, die man, I hate you. Favor Chinedu, oh, so you hate me. Okay. Good luck to you. People that you don't like me, what I will do to you is to take you out of my page. Let me go and look for you. I don't know why you are still here. Oh, you have reported the page, you are not tired. You are still coming. So let me go and take you out. You say, Favor Chinedu, die man, I hate you. Okay. I know what to do to all of you. Yeah, I don't talk too much. Na so na the hate person, but we still dey here. If na so God dey, na be say they for don finish us. So let me look for you, and I will take you out on my page. Okay. So don't stress yourself. Don't worry. I know what to do. Okay. I know your problem. Ade, good morning. Lanre Akin, I salute you. Yes. Usman, I really love your style, how you update Nigerians. Thank you very much. That Cheze Anyanwu, thank you very much. Omo, this thing na full. Omo, this thing na full. Okay, wait. I see all of you. I know what to do to all of you. My brother, we are not here to pity all these people that have been making noise. We have seen all of you many, many times. You have nothing to offer. You keep deceiving your brothers. You think that you can deceive everybody. Sorry, yo. Sorry, yo, sorry, yo, sorry, yo. Sorry, yo, sorry, yo, sorry, yo. You can't deceive all of us, so sorry, yo. Sorry, guys. I need to take these people down from my page. Now they have come to me to show me who they are, truly, truly. I need to do my own. That was the same way we told them that the city boy is coming. They think that we were joking. Now the city boy don't come. They come, they cry. They thought that we were joking. They thought that we don't know what we were doing. You understand me? George Ola say, God is with you, Isima. Thank you very much. Olaniyi Olowole say, you are doing well. Thank you very much. Greatness Emmanuel say, Oga rest, stop insulting the integrity of Akwa Ibom. This is Greatness Emmanuel. You where they insult yourself, you never do you. Victor say, you are correct. If Obi were doing where he going to start, the entire country will be upside down. Obi incapable to rule Nigeria. Trading is minute in government. A Democrat like Tinubu capable. Jonathan military not capable. OBJ not capable. Politician like Zeke ask Tinubu capable now. Okay. So guys, Don't worry, I've taken care of all these guys. They are coming to my page to be making noise. They think that we are here to joke. My brother, this is a superior revolution. I've told you people that we are not here to make noise. I believe that by now you are beginning to see what we have been telling you. Are you getting me? I told you before, don't worry about the city boy. You understand me? Don't worry about. He knows what to do. There are people working with him. He knows what to do. I tell you, he knows what to do. So let us start with the people who say they are. Oh wait, I think I already captured it. Let me show you something. Yeah, my brother, we are blessed. So we are blessed that we did not make mistake. We did not make mistake to go and select people that will keep us in this situation. We are so blessed. Are you getting me? Sorry guys, I don't know why people keep sending me lots of messages when I when I'm live. They always like to send me message when I'm live. You see, we are so blessed that we did not make any mistake because you see, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy to lead. It's not gonna be easy if you don't have experience. Forget it. The people that have been keeping Nigeria perpetually poor, they will take advantage of it. That is what we are talking about. If you don't have it, the reason why previous government have been failing is because they are not prepared when they go when they go when they go I mean when they if they, for example, when they win election and they got into the place, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Take for example the senators, the new senators, the 8 Labour Party senators in the House. They are not able to do anything. I tell you, they are not able to speak. They can't even contribute in what they are going on, in what is going on in the House. And take for example, look at it. This is one of their people supporting them. He said, all the lawmakers in Labour Party are a complete waste of effort. Those guys rode on Peter Obi's fame and credibility to get there. So I expect most of them to decamp to the APC. Next election, they will be on their own. The obedient are a passionate people, but we can bite as well. Did you see it? They are beginning to recognize what we are saying. Do you see that? This is what we are saying. Even the people that they thought, even the people that they thought will be able to solve their problem, cannot solve their problem. Can you see it? All the lawmakers in Labour Party are a complete waste of effort. Those guys rode on Peter Obi's fame and credibility to get there. So I expect most of them to decamp to the APC. Next election, they will be on their own. The obedience are a passionate people, but we can bite as well. Can you see it? We told them that you cannot do. It's not by making noise. It's not by saying, oh, we need a young blood. We need a young blood. We need a. The challenge of the country is not my mind. Look at the city boy now. Everybody know that fuel subsidy has been eating Nigeria dry. That few people are the ones enjoying it. You understand me? Few people are the ones enjoying it. Few people are the ones enjoying it. You understand me? Few people are the one. Everybody know this thing. There is no doubt about it that all Nigerians will know that the fuel subsidy, that only few people have been enjoying this thing. Okay, now the city boy is now saying, okay, now the previous administration they have tried. He now makes sure, the city boy makes sure that it's completely removed. Now, do you see what is going on? The same people are the one now, they are sponsoring your brothers and sisters to go on the street to say it's protest. They should bring back the fuel subsidy. Do you understand that? So we understand what is going on. It's not small, not be small thing, not be my mind. It's not to make noise. It's not to make noise. When you get there, you cannot do anything. So all these Labour Party senators today, they can't even speak in the House. Look at another. He said the 8 Labour Party senators are a bunch of disappointed, all of them. Their House of Rep counterpart are even worse. Campaigning for them was a worse mistake. No one voted for them to go there and be moping. There are no opposition lawmakers. Next election, Labour Party lawmakers are their own. Can you see it? So this is how we would have voted Obi. This is how we would have voted Obi. And then they will come and tell us, oh, we made a mistake. This is the same. We could have voted Obi at the end of the day. Some people will cry, oh, they made a mistake. Thank God it did not happen. And it will never happen. Thank God Obi did not win election and he can never win election. You understand me? He can never be the president of the country. And this is a reality. You understand me? So this is what we are saying. It could have been a disaster. So there are people already crying that, oh, they made a mistake. They made a mistake to choose the, of course, the campaign for Labour Party senators. They made a mistake. My brother, it's not my, you are beginning to see that it's not noise. The issues of the country is so complicated. If we want to talk about the external influence, the foreign countries' influence on the country is another angle. There is influence, the foreign interests that have been keeping us in that system for a long time. You need somebody that understands the system to be able to overcome it. It's not a novice like Obi, he cannot even keep his phones, who doesn't even have any clue. So this is what is going on. But we are blessed that the City Boy is able to, to tackle these issues. The City Boy defeated all defeatables, and today that's where we are today. Today that is where we were. We were where, according to our ex vice president Osibanjo. That is why we were where we were here. Why were. Most of you yesterday. By the way, whether it is true they have suspended their strike, who knows? Whether they suspend their strike or they no one suspend their strike, who cares? These people, they don't want anything good of the country. Are you getting me now? So if they want to suspend their strike, oh, better. You understand me? Better. If they want to suspend it, better. If they don't want to suspend it, better. The same thing. We are still saying the same thing. If they suspend it, fine. If they don't suspend it, fine. You understand me? Because we know that the removal of fuel subsidy is the right decision of our president. We know it. We understand it. And the president have also explained to us that these people that have the money, they will not rest. They will fight. They will want to use all kinds of means to fight. And we can see them trying to fight. You understand me? Through different ways. You see that? So we are so blessed that we did not make any mistake to give anybody like Obi or any other person opportunity to get there, because we would have still been crying. But today, the City Boy is trying to resolve the issue. In fact, the response of the uncommon Senate President, distinguished Honorable Godswill Akpabio, yesterday, shows you that we know what is going on. Even the Senate President understands that, yes, maybe the previous administration, but this current administration, the City Boy government is here to, to make things right. That is a proof. So many of you you don't believe. Some of you are still doubting what we are telling you. That was the same way you doubted us during the campaign. We told you that the City Boy is going to defeat all defeatables. You did not believe. We are still telling you now that the City Boy is the last man standing. He is the one that is going to put Nigeria back on the map. He has already said it. He said that Nigeria is back. You understand me? Let the people making noise every year, they will make noise to deceive their brother. Let them do it. The City Boy is already doing wonders, and they are crying every day. Thank God, Obi never won election, and he will never win. You understand me? That is why I keep telling them, Obi is coming is like Biafra is coming. Because Biafra is not coming, Obi is not coming. You can be deceiving yourself, oh, be collecting money, oh, be shouting Biafra, oh, be telling all kinds of stories, oh, be saying all kinds. My brother, all these things are criminal. If many people are saying, oh, let them go. Go where? Criminals. Where are they going? Go nowhere. I can assure you, you're going nowhere. That's why when I hear people say, go, who, go where? Where are you going? Nobody's going anywhere. Nobody's going. Criminals are not going anywhere. Will be punished. When the city boy is settled to face all of you, you'll be punished. It's because Ojukwu was not punished. All these Aguiyi see them, all the criminals that came and spoiled the country, they were not punished. That is why all these ones are rising up every day, causing problems, causing confusion. My brother, you go no. I can assure you that you go nowhere. You understand me? You'll be punished. If you have a place to go, go. Don't say people should give you a place to go. Why people should give you a place to go? You are the one. You are the one that say you want to go. Why are you asking for people to tell you where to go? You understand me? Obi is a fake man. Nobody takes him serious apart from the IPOP guys. Of course, they are part of the criminal gang. That's who they are. That is the truth. I keep saying it many times, and this is the truth. Yeah? When the time reach, you will understand that what we have been saying is the truth. Look at, so this is the way they would have been telling us story. This is the way they would have been telling us story. The 8 Labour Party senators are a bunch of disappointed. You see the English now? All of them, their House of Rep counterpart are even the worst. Campaigning for them was a mistake. Can you see? This is the way they could have tell us that campaigning for Obi was a mistake. Because he will not be able to do anything. My brother, it is not easy for you to achieve anything. You understand me? You understand? So they would have come to tell us that, oh, we made a mistake, that Obi will not do anything. But my brother, we did not make mistake. I want that point to go far. We did not make mistake. All these people have been exposed. So what are they doing? Have they decided to suspend their strike? My brother, every day they protest in London. They protest in the UK. They protest everywhere. Protest is everywhere. But they don't cause destruction. They don't destroy properties. But you see this one that these people did yesterday is a mob. They want to shut down the government. They are criminals. They want to destroy properties. We saw them, bringing down the National Assembly gate. This is beyond protest. The government must, of course, we have said it. So whether they come out on the street, the government, there must be punishment for these people. Don't take it for granted whether they suspend strike or they don't suspend strike. We don't care about them. These guys are criminals. They don't want any good thing to happen to the country. And they want to divert the government attention. Anytime they bring problem in the country, they don't want the government to focus on governance, to bring development to the people. That is how they continue to do. They will keep on bringing one thing or the other, and the government will keep on going back and forth. And then the people will not benefit from the government. We don't want that to happen again. Are you getting me now? Now, let me show you something before I move. When they were shouting, when others were on the street shouting, the NLC chairman was inside AC with the president. That is why I'm telling you that these people, they are not working for the people. When the people they brought, they were on the street, maybe they give them 2,000, but the NLC chairman was inside meeting with the city boy, Abi. Others are suffering inside the sun, but he was there. That is what he wants to achieve. He wants handshake with our president. He wants to be recognized. He want to use it to shine. This is what all of them have always been doing. When they go there, they pretend as if they are speaking for you. They are not speaking for you. So you see, when you were shouting on the street, all those people that they hired you to go and do protests, you see, NLC chairman was having handshake with the president inside Aso Rock. That is wherever they meet. That is what they do. That is what they want to do. They will say that they are representing you, they are not representing you. You see that? That is what the guy on red is the NLC chairman, Joe Ojoro. You see, they are having meetings on your behalf. My brother, forget these people. But I believe that they have seen a superior revolution. That is one thing I'm telling them. This is a superior revolution. The city boy know how to call them to order. Call them for meeting. Call them. Let us know why you are doing what they are doing. Do you understand that? Mm-hmm. Very sweet. So if they come out, say they want to protest, we are waiting for them to protest. This one, Sonia Jennifer say a president that was sweat in that causing problem whenever he's not a good leader. Example of this, ECOWAS issue. Okay, you be idiot. See, this one, they keep running propaganda everywhere. I saw some people that are confused. You can be running your propaganda anyways. I saw some people that are confused. Some of them are saying, oh, the president has deployed army. My brother, if the president deploy army, that is the right decision. There's nothing you can do. You can make your noise, forget it. If the president say he wants to deploy army, you can't stop the president. Okay? So Nigeria has been fighting and protecting other African countries. It's not today. So if you just wake up one day and start making noise, you are making noise, man. You are completely making, I can assure you. Forget the president. The president knows what he's doing. You cannot be doing anyhow. Sonia Jennifer say you will not go far. Good luck to you. You will not go far. You are coming to my page to watch me. Where you want to go? Why should I go far? I'm not going far. I'm here. I don't want to go far. What is far? What do you mean by go far? I'm a success, if that's what you're talking about. You people believe in all these, I don't even know. You have been, do you know where I am? Do you know who I am? You keep making noise. I've told you people that it's not by making noise and terrorizing your people. We don't believe in that. I said pray for yourself first. Let your prayer work for you before you start praying for somebody else. Come and talk that rubbish again. Come and talk the rubbish again. Now, let me show you something that some of them have been deceived for so many years. And, the more you keep showing them, they don't still understand, because all of them, they can never understand. I came across some of the things that have been happening for some years now, for a long time. And I compile it. I say, wow, really? This is something that really makes sense. But before I go there, let me, I don't know, most of you have seen this. I don't know, maybe most of you have seen this. Let's just talk about this a little bit as I move. There's a video of a young man trying to talk to Tinubu, that Tinubu is a legitimate president, this and that, that he believed that, hold on, that he believed that the military is the one that is going to bring freedom in Africa. I look at him, I see he don't have sense. He said that the military is the one that is going to bring freedom to Africa. And just like I keep asking them, so the ones that have already, military coup have already happened, Mali and other places. He mentioned 4 places. I just want you to listen to him. Have they brought freedom to Africa? You don't have leaders. Leaders is the problem. That is why I say we need to get it right. The basis. We must get the basis right. What is the basis? Hold your state governors and local government accountable. Simple. We have been preaching this thing. The greatest revolution that could ever happen, that can ever happen, is to hold your state governors and local government responsible. They are the one responsible for your predicament. Simple and short. Military coup will never solve problem in Africa. In fact, they will take advantage of it. Who are the? Do you make weapons in Africa? I mean, do you make bullets in Africa? You don't have sense. When I saw some young people, some of them, they call themselves IPOP, Biafra people, telling us about military coup. Oh, a military coup is coming. They're going to take over. I laugh at them. Do you know the people sponsoring the military coup? There are rumors everywhere that Russia is the one sponsoring those military coup in some state, country in Africa. So, and you dream that Russia have a good thing for you. Why do you always look at yourself as inferior? You are so stupid. When you see a military coup, they say backed by Russia army. I don't know whether it's true or not, but this is the rumor that they are sharing among themselves. They are happy that, there is hope. You have hope that the Russian military backed to cause a military coup in your country will bring help for you. You don't know what you are saying. The armies and the soldiers who train them, you don't have sense. When I listen to most of you, I just see that you guys don't have sense. You don't produce even food in your country. You don't produce food. The weapon, you don't make weapons. You don't make all those guns. The people supplying you, you don't have sense. So I want you to listen to one of these. I see him sometimes talk sense, sometimes don't talk sense. Now I will play the one that I feel that it does not make sense. He was mentioning Tinubu name. That is why I want to play it. And I'm going to cut the video. He said that there was a military coup, military coup in Guinea, in of course Niger now, Mali, and is it Burkina Faso or Burkina? Yeah, Burkina Faso. And I asked this young man, the military coup in Burkina Faso, in Mali, as the people in Mali benefited from it. This is the young man that is talking about military. The Nigerian military, who trained them? Ask yourself who trained them? It's still the British government. If you don't know it, get out. That's why I look at you. Some of you, when I look at you talk, especially all these IPOP Biafra people, you talk out of context. You talk out of knowledge. Who trained your Nigerian army today? It's the British people that train them. They normally go there for training, you know. So this brother, African brother, you know, he's on Facebook. He's happy that there are military coup going on in Niger, Guinea, Mali, Burkina Faso. He's calling on more military coups to happen in Ghana, in Nigeria. And I'm asking him, my brother, what is your motivation? What is your happiness? What do you gain? He said, look, you can see the picture he put there, that Russia is behind it. So if Russia, a foreign external influence, empowering your military in your country to take over the democracy, to distort the peace of your country, and you are happy, do you have sense? It's very, very easy to know that what you are saying will never bring solution to the country. Because the ones that have happened, it has happened in Guinea, happened in Niger, happened in Mali, Burkina Faso. The people are still poor, the people are still crying, no food, there's no solution. And you are saying that, you need more military coups. It means you don't know the problem you are having. Hello, I salute you.
Good morning.
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Naola. How you doing?
Good. Go ahead.
Yeah. I just want to say something about this military coup that people are talking about. You see, after the glory of God, yeah, I'm a war veteran. And I think from this aspect, you know, I've experienced what it means by war, and at least this is my field. You see, Russia themselves, what they are fighting on at the moment is about territory. Because, you know, if you look at Africa in general, you will see that our border, our neighboring country, all of them, I mean, like, we have about 5 of them, Niger, if you can tell. that be hijacked by military. And what this means is that it's weakening our border. It's weakening. At once, if it starts pulsing, yeah, you will see other countries also will be doing the same. And when all the military that can they hijack the country, they're supplying our border, it will weaken us. And at the end of the day, they will come back together and they will attack us. So what I'm thinking now that is best is that Nigeria and ECOWAS should put a stop to this. Should put a stop to this. And if they put a stop to this, yeah, this will start as a lesson. It will start as a lesson to other countries that want to
We can't hear you, brother. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Your network is there, a lot of noise there. All right.
I'll call you back.
Yeah, thank you. I understand what you are saying. You say that we should stop other countries. Of course, we remember when the US invaded Africa, invaded Nigeria, even the England, UK, all of them. When the British, they came, they always invade. France today also invaded us and all of that. And some people, this brother is proud that Russia is the one behind military coup in Africa. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? So I will play this video so that you listen, please. Stop. There's no need for call now because I don't think I'm going to be picking calls. I just want you people to listen. The basis is hold your state governors and local government accountable. That is the basis. If you make that mistake, forget it. Don't tell me any other thing cannot solve your problems. The external influence are the one fueling military coup, fueling violence, fueling, inciting the people, causing problems so that they will benefit from your problem. They know that the moment you have peace in your country, you will never move forward. You will move forward. They know that the moment there is peace, in your country, there will be development, things will be working. But they don't want that to happen for you. That is what is going on. And every day they will cause one problem or the other. And some of you don't know that. Keep on talking, not concentrate in the development of your country. You cannot focus on the development of your country. And somebody is telling me military coup is what is going to liberate Africa. Where has military coup ever liberated Africa? Or anywhere in Africa? You have bad leaders. That is why they are working with the people that have been keeping us poor for a very long time. That is the solution, is that we need to hold our leaders accountable. If they don't do the work, if they are working with the enemies, we send them packing. That is the solution. You don't need any external influence, because the military coup are external influence. That is my definition. Military coups happening in Africa are external influence, which is the biggest problem. Any external influence on our country, on our continent, is not for you. It's for their own good. If they don't see what they will benefit, they will not come to help you in terms of, they say they want to provide weapons for you to fight your brother. My brother, I don't know if Africa have ever gone to anywhere abroad to do that. So young people that are growing up, if they have this kind of mentality, it means that there's something completely wrong. They don't have sense. They just be talking anyhow. They will just be shouting anyhow without proper planning. How can you be hailing military coup in Africa when you know that we don't have the weapons? When you know that your military is not even trained, it's trained by foreigners. And you are telling us that military coup is the solution of African problems. Then you must be part of the people that have been brainwashed. I want you to listen to this young man and understand that this kind of people they don't have solution for they only talk out of ignorance. Listen to him.
They have the power. If the leader is not ready, the presidents we are seeing them, they are always bringing us back, taking Africa back. If the soldiers are ready for Africa to be liberated, we will be liberated. If you check Mali, the soldier took over. Burkina, soldier took over. Guinea, soldier took over. Niger, soldier is taking over.
So did you hear that? He said, if the leaders are not ready to liberate Africa, let the soldiers take over. Has the soldiers liberated Africa? The soldiers, where did they get their training from? The brother is saying that there is some external influence, but he's putting a Russia Putin here, congratulating the military plotters, the military coup plotters. And he's telling us that if Africa is not ready to be liberated, but you are congratulating an external force, congratulating the military coup plotters. Putin, look at the picture he put on his screen. This is his video. I'm just taking from his page to do this. So if there's anybody sending a message for him, my brother, maybe you have good intention, but you don't understand what you're saying. You say that if the leaders are not ready to liberate us, fine, we understand that part. Yes, the leaders have been failing. There is no doubt about that. Even they themselves, they know that they have been failing us. Obasanjo himself confirmed it. He said that Nigerian leaders failed for 63 years, Obasanjo. And even Obasanjo himself governed out of these 63 years, governed 12 years, both as military and civilian. So if the military could not save Nigeria, could not save Africa, and now we're in democracy, and you are telling us that the military will come back and save you, so you don't know what you're talking about. That is why I'm saying that these people, these are children that don't know what they're talking about. And somebody needs to advise them and correct them. That is why I'm here. The first son of Idu, I'm the one correcting them. Because nobody's correcting them. I see that nobody's correcting them. Obasanjo, a military man, could not save Nigeria. Buhari, a military man, could not save Nigeria. Gowon, a military man, could not save Nigeria. Ojukwu, a military man, could not save Nigeria. All they did was to fight and destroy the country. They could not save Nigeria. They could not save Africa. And this young man today is telling us, if the soldiers are ready to liberate Nigeria or Africa, they should go ahead. With external influence, my brother, then you don't know the cause of your problem. It is true that Nigerian leaders have failed. It's not only Nigerian leaders that have failed too. Leaders abroad, they have also failed. But you see, the way we talk about it, because we want something good to happen in the country. So this brother is telling us that if the leaders are not ready, that the soldiers should do it, should liberate Africa. And I asked, he mentioned that they have been coup in Guinea, in Mali, in Burkina Faso. There is no report that these places that they have been military coup, that they are liberated. Is Mali liberated? Is Burkina Faso liberated? Is Guinea liberated? The answer is no. So why are you talking out of ignorance? I don't know why some people who talk, they don't have the data, they don't have the backup data history to tell us that, okay, look at military coups that have happened. It has saved any country. Show us the data. No data. You just wake up and talk. So that is the biggest problem. I want you to finish because I want him to get to where he was talking about our president. Listen.
So all these countries that are liberating themselves today, their soldiers wake up.
So the brother feel that when there's a military coup, that is a liberation. Can you see his definition of liberation? How is military coup liberation to Africa? Because the last time I checked, those places that are military coup, there's no food. The people are still poor. There's still insecurity. The economy has not grown. In fact, as it stands now, there are sanctions all over. And this is the intricacies about these things. Just like we said, these are the intricacies. You cannot just wake up one day, you say you want to be in isolation. You can never make it. You can never make it. If your countries, look at what happened to Zimbabwe. You cannot get liberation by causing problems, and you cannot, because when the powers that be before you, they will put sanction on you and you cannot grow. You have to be smart, just like the city boy. You have to play the game smartness. That is what you need. Intelligence, a superior intelligence. That is what you need to display. Zimbabwe is nowhere to be found today. Go there, you'll find out. Is it Djibouti? What is the name of that place? What's the name of this place now? Ethiopia, Djibouti. Is it Djibouti or all these places that are fighting? Somalia. It's not today they have been fighting, my brother. You don't understand. Please go and sit down. Go and sit down. You don't understand. We need a superior revolution. And the city boy is bringing it. He said Nigeria is back. You need to be able to have ability to negotiate, to create relationship, even with your enemies, to liberate your people. Because if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. This, if you do anyhow, you see anyhow, has always been there. It's a right from the days of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God suffereth violence. It has always been there. So if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. The powers that be will show you anyhow. So please, this brother, somebody should advise him that you don't know what you are saying.
And I've even begged Gambian soldiers to also wake up. Senegal soldiers, Ghanaian soldiers. The Akufo-Addo is not ready to work. Kick him out. Soldiers of Ghana, kick him out. This general army, the army general of Ghana, kick Akufo-Addo out if he's not ready to liberate Ghana.
Do you hear that? So this is the message that the IPOP people are now sharing. This is where they got it from. If you are wondering, because most of you have seen their messages. If you are wondering where they got it from, it was because of this guy. He made a video saying that Ghana, all those things, the soldiers should take them out. So that is why the IPOP people, especially the Igbo people from the southeast, through their IPOP Biafra propaganda, they started saying, it's coming. You remember when the IPOP Biafra people, the disobedient children, have been calling for military regime? What did they call it? Military nonsense. We remember how they have been calling for military government. They say military government. They want military government. This is what we are trying to share with you guys. This is what we are trying to share with you. So this was the brother that was gingering for military coup in Africa. He believed that military coup is going to set the country in Africa free.
The resources that can benefit Ghana. How many American businesses do we have in Ghana? How many American companies, American businesses do we have in Ghana? If America is ready to put sanctions on Ghana, can Ghana also put sanctions on American businesses? So if you, the American soldiers, are saying that Akufo-Addo is not ready to comply as Africa, take him out.
My brother, what we are saying is a solution. That is not a solution, brother. That is not a solution. Soldiers, they are not trained, they are not leaders. Soldiers are not leaders. That is why you see whenever they can, which kind of leaders are there? They are not democratic leaders. They can lead people to destruction. Some of them that are trained to protect, their job is to protect people, security. That is their job. So you're asking soldiers to take over your country. How is it going to work? How is it going to work?
As Mali did. Nigeria did.
Exactly. This is the place I'm interested in now. He said Nigeria, the same thing. That this is the message that the IPOP people are sharing everywhere. Nigeria, there's gonna be military coup. IPO people, they push it. I see the way they are pushing in different videos. We see they say, they will bring all kinds of fake videos. They say, Tinubu have already sent this thing, soldiers to the borders. It's gonna cost this. You know, what is wrong with all of you?
You have Bola Tinubu, who's an old man who is not even. Sometimes I wonder why.
You see that? This is the reason why I'm addressing this, and I have a short video which I will upload later. You see, the brothers say we have Tinubu who is an old man. We have Tinubu who is an old man. No doubt, he's an elderly man. But how does that have to do with leadership? Libya today, the way they were shouting, Libya were shouting, they were shouting, they need somebody young. Look at a youth who is the president of Libya. Libya is nowhere to be found. Libya is nowhere to be found. So these people, that's why I'm saying that they just talk act of ignorance. They don't have experience. They don't know what they are saying. They just in their brain. We have one of the youngest presidents in Africa. Is in Libya. Nothing to write him about. So you said our president is an old man. Yes, he's an elderly man who defeated young people who say they are youth. He defeated them. They have nothing to show for. He defeated them. That shows you that that man you say is old man is not an old man. He's more than an old man. He's a brain. He's a smart man. He's the last man standing. He's the indefatigable lion of Babylon, my brother. The person that you say is an old man is more powerful than you. With your noise making, you can only make noise on Facebook and cause problems. Look at the old man. He did not make noise. He did not respond to all the propaganda. He defeated all defeatables. My brother, that tells you that that person you say is old man is not old man.
Is this a cost on Africa to always vote for all people who can't even speak properly?
This is the propaganda of IPOP. You say, is this a cause on Africa who vote old who cannot speak? These people keep talking rubbish. Our president has been speaking. This is the kind of videos that the IPOP people like. If you see the way they shared it everywhere, because it suits their narrative. I've just told him the youngest president in Libya today is nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. There's no development in Libya. There's no improvement in economy. There's insecurity. There's food problems. Supply of food is not there. But he's a young president. He says he's youth. Even look at the brain. Even him that is talking, look at his brain. Look at the youth brain that he has. It's not making sense.
This is a cost on us. Do you know when someone is old, his brain look like child? We don't know this. If you go to Europe, when you have 60 years, you can never be a leader in Europe.
Look at the guy. If you come to Europe, you can never be a leader. You see, if you are 60 years, he's deceiving himself. I don't know why. This is the reason why I'm doing it, because these people keep deceiving themselves. Let us check all the leaders in Europe. How old are they? How old are they? No, let's talk about it. How old are they? The largest democracy in the whole world, of course, USA. How old is their president? 80 years. Huh? So you see, these people, they don't understand the fundamental cause of the problem in Africa. The fundamental cause of problem in Africa is failed leaders. That is the fundamental. We don't have leaders that are compassionate and passionate about serving the people. That is the problem in Africa. It's not all these things you are talking about. It's not age. It's not all these things. You understand me? Your age will never make you a good leader. You understand me? If you are not a good leader, you are not a good leader. It's not your age that will make you a good leader. Let us check the Liberia president. Many of you go and Google it. Find out who is the Liberian president. Is it Libya or Liberia? What was I saying before? Go and find out about the Liberia president now as we speak, so that you know how old is he. Many of you don't know. Many of you don't know how old is the Liberia president. His name is George Talon Mane Opon Osman, something whatever. He's a Liberian politician and a former professional footballer who is the incumbent president of Liberia, serving in office since 2018. Prior to his election to the presidency, where served as a senator from Montserrat County. He played as a striker in his prolific 18-year professional football career, which ended in 2003. He's the first African former professional footballer to become a head of state in 2018. Do you know how old this man is? He is 56 years. But Liberia is nothing to write him about. Many of you don't know it. Wait, let me see if I can send it to you. The problem in Africa is more than what you stay on social media and be talking. You need a superior revolution. You need a man, just like Tinubu. You know, what I'm saying is, you think that we are joking? You need somebody who has been there to understand the challenges that has been there for years. It's not today. You can go and check it on Wikipedia. Who is the current Liberia president? I mentioned Libya before, but I think I was talking about Liberia, not Libya. Let me see if I can bring it on the screen, because I need to make sure this message is proper so that anybody that will watch it will understand it. So this brother is telling us that old leaders, old politicians is the cause of the problem in Africa. And I'm saying no. It is not because old age or age is not because of failures or leaders. It is we don't have good leaders. It's not your age. I have countered this brother. I told him that military coup is not the solution to Africa's problem, cum Nigeria, because Nigeria is the giant of Africa. There is no Africa without Nigeria. Are you getting me now? So the brother believed that military coup is the solution. I said no. He now mentioned if it's a cause that Nigeria or Africa have old people that become leaders. I said because people like you cannot solve the problem in Africa. I just read to you the Labour Party senators who are young people, according to them. They could not solve the problem in the Senate. They are just closing their mouth. Look at it. The 8 Labour Party senators are a bunch of disappointed. All of them. Their House of Rep counterparts are even worse. Campaigning for them was a mistake. Can you see it? No one voted for them to go there and be moping. You see that? They are even a failure there. So it is the same thing. So he mentioned old people, this and that. Now I want to prove to him that we have young people as leaders in Africa, even in Nigeria, governors that are young governors, they perform the worst. So it's very, very wrong. He doesn't have a complete information. And I don't blame him because he was not taught. That is why I'm teaching him now. I'm a young person and I'm showing him, I'm telling him that no, your mindset is completely wrong. You don't have a complete knowledge. That is the biggest mistake. Stop making mistakes. You need to get the details right. If not, you make mistakes. Now, let me show him an example because I know you're going to watch this. Now, take a look at this, brother. This is the Liberia president. His name is George Weah. That's his name, George Weah. Look at him. He was a former footballer. You can see his credentials. You can go on Wikipedia. This message is from Wikipedia. From Wikipedia. Encyclopedia, right? Encyclopedia, yes. Go and check it. The Liberia president. He was a footballer. Young people. In fact, during that time, in Liberia, before the election of 2018, they were thinking that this man will be the solution to their problem. Go and find out this story I'm telling you. Nobody have this story to tell you. So that when they tell you that, oh, young person will bring peace or leadership that will bring the country in Africa safe, you say, no, it's not. It is, if you don't have good leaders, you don't have good leaders. Nigeria, Africa has not been training leaders. They have not been training leaders. That is the greatest problem. They don't have good school of leaders, people that will come out to handle political office. They don't have it. That is why Africa will continue to fail if we don't have good leaders. We must tap from the city boy government. We will not allow the city boy, the president, the president of Nigeria to just go like that without all of us tapping from the knowledge of the city boy, because this will mark the beginning of new leaders, modern leadership in Africa. It's the city boy that will deliver that. His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because it's already shocking you. It's shocking the world as we speak. So this is a young Liberian president, yet there is no peace in Liberia, yet there is no food in Liberia, yet there is no improvement in Liberia. In fact, the last time I spoke with one of the Liberian, he said to me that this man is even the worst compared to what happened before. They were expecting him to be the best, but it turned out to be the worst. Now, look at his credentials there. You can see his age. He was born 1st of October 1966. His age is 56. He's 56 years of age. You understand me? He is 56 years of age. You know, he was a footballer, you know, and all kinds of things. He's still a young man. He has spent his life in England before, you know, playing football, whatever, and other places. So many people will expect that this man will change Liberia, will make things better in Liberia. But the opposite is what we are seeing today. So the brother that is making a comment talking about old age is not the solution. So please go and get details of George Weah, the president of Liberia, the current president of Liberia, so that you find out that no, that is not the case. You are making mistake. You see, that is why when we hear people, especially these IPOB people, talking about Obi, telling us Obi Kererenke, Obi will set Nigeria free, that they believe Obi is a young man. I said Obi is 60-something years, 62 years. This is a man. The Liberian president is 56. He has not been able to solve the problem, man. A man is not just a local champion. He has a professional career, football, travel all over the world, and now he's the president of Liberia. He cannot solve the problem of Liberia. It's not about age and number. All those things is failure. Obi was a failure as a governor at the young age of 50-something. Other governors, Ojus Okalu was a governor in Abia State at young age. Ojus Okalu today that you see in the Senate making noise. He was a young person as a governor in Abia State. He could not solve the problem. Abaribe, a young person in Abia State, could not solve the problem. Do you want me to mention them? Many, there are plenty. There are plenty. Governors, that is why I'm saying that the basis that will fix the challenges that we are having in Africa, Nigeria, is hold your governors and local government accountable. That is it. The moment that will happen, we have solved the problem. Because even as we speak, the federal government has already told us their plans. You know, the city boy told us in a national address, telling us what he's going to do, the monies that he has put in the hands of the governors and everything. That's by the way. Today I saw, just like my blood. You know, my blood always shouted, "Oh, we want them to share money. We want them to share money." Professor Wasofia, she sent me a video of his governor in Edo State, or of our governor in Edo State, telling them that he's going to share money for the people. So how is he going to share the money? If you don't have a business, if you don't have a skill, if you don't have a governor, how is the governors are going to share this money? Because the federal government said 75 billion is available, 200 and something billion is available to be shared to businesses to revive our economy. How is it going to work? Woohoo! Oh boy, good news. Boy, good news is sweet too. Good news is sweet. Die. Forget it. If you're on the winning side, it is sweet. Woto. You don't understand. I beg, thank you for this message. You just made my day. You made my day. Okay. So Professor Wasofia said that the governor in Edo State is sharing money. I want you to pay attention to this. Let's see. Oh, there's no volume. Why? Oh my God. There's no volume. I don't know what's happening. There's no volume. He said Obaseki promises 500 million to poor residents. Edo State Governor Obaseki on Wednesday, which is today, right? Or yesterday, promised to provide 500 million in monthly assistance to poor residents in Edo State. My brother, if you are going to be sharing this money alone, forget it. I need to get the message, right? Please, if you have seen the video, because this one is not played, if it's true, they say the Edo State governor, because I said to you, hold your state governors and local government accountable, because the federal government have done their own job. The federal government have put the resources. The money is available. This government is not telling you that they don't have money. The money is available. So hold your governors accountable. This is the basis of it. This is the basis of what we have been saying. Do not allow anybody to confuse you. Anybody that is promoting military or anything else do not love you. They don't know the cause of that. Or like all these people saying, sit at home, Biafra, they don't know what they are. They are out of ignorance. And because they have ignorant people following them, that is why they continue to be stupid. But one day they'll be wise, very, very soon. Maybe it might be too late for them. Let us continue to listen to what this guy said about our president, and I want to correct him. Very important. I really want to correct him.
They will pack you aside. Yeah, we have 60 years, and Bola Tinubu is older than 60 years. Bola Tinubu is now going to 80. 80 years, if you don't even have 80 years.
Yeah, but I said that the Liberia president is 56. What has he done? The Liberian president is 56. What has he done? This brother you are talking, I don't even know where you are from. You are from Gambia. Your governors, I don't even want to talk about your president. Your governors, your local government councillors, you know, are there no young people there? What have they done? Do you know that from experience, young people, when they go there, they even become the worst. They use them against the people. So he made this video, and IPOP people, they are hailing him, sharing the video. He said, see what this young man said about Nigerian president. My brother, if you don't know what to do, you can talk rubbish in any other president. Don't talk rubbish about our president. Nigeria is not a place that you can toy with. Nigeria senior all of you. Whether you're in Gambia or anywhere, Nigeria is the giant of Africa. You know that. You also, this boy also made a video about Nigeria, who Nigeria is. And today he's trying to talk down on Nigeria. Don't try that nonsense. So you watch and see what is going to happen. It is true, Tinubu might be more than 60 years. He does not stop anything. He's the man for the job. He's a leader. He's a leader. Our president is a leader that is going to change the narrative. He's already changing the narrative.
How can Bola Tinubu rule that Nigeria? How do you expect Bola Tinubu is not even active? Someone who cannot even work properly, cannot speak properly. His brain is now not even thinking like a man. His brain is thinking like a child.
You see that? You see that? You say Bola Tinubu is not even thinking like a man. His brain thinking like a child. He cannot even speak. These are people that have been deceived. Is he how he's going to become the president? This boy now, is he how you are going to become the president? Is he how you are going to be president? Hello, brother.
Hello, my big brother. Good morning, no. Mesede.
Mesede, how are you? I full ground.
I beg, I want to appreciate you for the good work you have been doing. You have been doing so great work. That's why we keep calling, keep on supporting you, keep on sharing the video so that people will know the truth. And it is only when they know the truth that the truth will be able to set them free. Thank you so much for what you are doing. That is number one. And number two, I also want to appreciate your courage and your mental prowess to be able to educate what that young man was saying when the way he was talking to our president. Anyway, you have said it all, okay? And but I want to add this to
what you said so far, and to also to correct some impressions, because we really need to get our problem right. You cannot be suffering from headache and you are taking stomach ache medicine. You will never be cured. You will never want to cut or to kill a tree that by cutting off the branches and the leaves, and then you assume that you have killed that tree maybe in 1 year and 2 years, and you will still see the same tree producing fruit. That is a problem of African's country. We shift blame to our president, our governors, our sitting senators. We accuse them of all these things. Yes, I understand. But the truth of the matter is, these people we are blaming, the president we are blaming, they are not our problem. Whether you get it right, because you cannot tell me that since Nigeria became independent, we do not have the president who have the interest of the country at heart. You cannot tell me that in all the African country, there is no president who have the interest of that country at heart. But if you check the entire African with the numbers of the president, the head of states that we have, there is none of this country that has become better than the other. What Cameroon is suffering, Nigeria is suffering it. What Niger is suffering, Kenya, they are suffering it. And that is to tell you that our government, our leaders, they are not our problem. What is our problem then? Our problem are our colonial master. As simple as that. Niger that we are talking about is very rich in uranium and gold. And that uranium is what France is using to power their nuclear power plant that provides electricity to everybody in France. And Nigerians don't have electricity. It may interest you to know that Nigeria is even the one borrowing Niger electricity to have light. A country with so much resources. And the people are dying. And they think that their president is their problem, and they have known their problem, and they have decided to hold their problem by the head by removing the puppet that has been helping France to loot Niger, making sure there is no electricity in that country. I can tell you, ask anybody in Nigeria, even our MasterCard cannot be used for international transaction. The IMF, they cut it off so that anytime you want to buy anything in any country, you will look for dollar. And you cannot use your MasterCard, who will give you the balance exchange rate. You will go to anywhere looking for where to buy dollar. And anybody who have $1 or $2 will tell you $1 is 500 naira. And the official exchange rate is 300. And so dollar keep going up, naira keep crashing. They control our economy. In Nigeria, the company that is drilling our oil is US and UK company. We have Shell, we have ExxonMobil. Do you know what they give to our government? 40 to 60% of the revenue. And the remaining 60 or 30% goes to the company. If Shell, ExxonMobil, American company can use 40% or 60% of our revenue to pay their worker, and then they give our government 60 or 40%. A government that have more than 300 million population, how is the government going to use the 40% to pay the workers? That's why our teachers are not being well paid. Teacher teaching every day, 1 month. Only 30,000 naira is a minimum wage. Nsima, can you use 30,000 naira in a week in the country that you are? That's why our government don't have money. Our military, our police are standing on the road, they're exploiting people because they are not well paid. How will you pay somebody that will stand on the sun for good 30 days? 30,000 naira. You give that person AK-47. Why won't that person rob? Tinubu is not our problem. Whosoever that is a head of state or the president in African country, that person is just an extension of the foreign government, and they serve their interest. Do you know that even our soldiers, our army, the United States determined for them the kind of gun and bullet to use to confront Boko Haram? There are some weapons they are not permitted to use, even when the Boko Haram are killing us, because the Boko Haram is sponsored by them. And our government, they cannot say anything, because if they say anything, they will come and bomb your country and they will kill you, like they killed Gaddafi, like they killed Libya. That is our problem. We are slaves. Let's agree to that.
No, I'm not a slave, sir.
So there is nothing anybody would tell me. They control you.
No, nobody. No. Okay, now listen.
To make any policy
Listen,
that
then.
will bring development to the country. We have 4 refineries in Nigeria. I say, why are they not working?
You say
are you still importing fuel?
Is the colonial? You say it's the colonial masters now? Is that not what you said?
That is our problem.
My brother.
They control our government.
Okay, very good. You say they control our government. That may be correct.
And they control you. They control your resources. They control your policy. They take your mineral away from you.
That may be correct.
France does not have the kind of uranium Niger is having. But Niger has no electricity.
So you say what is it? Do the Niger, do they have leaders?
They have been having president, isn't it? What has the president been able to do?
Exactly.
That you are not getting what I'm saying.
My brother, you are the one that is not getting it. You are the one that is not getting it. How can you say your colonial masters is the cause of your problem when you have a leader? Is it not your leader that will stand up and say enough is enough if they feel that they are external influence?
What you are saying is a fact. Let me now.
That is why we are telling you that the leaders is the cause of the problem. Because without the leaders, listen, listen, you have been talking now. You have been talking. Without you said the leaders is not the problem, and I'm telling you that you are wrong. Our leaders is the cause of the problem. It's just like somebody coming to your house and through your father or through anybody that is the head. If they don't give permission, my brother, there is nobody that will come to your house. It is your leaders that is the cause of your problem. They agree to it because either some of them are greedy, they are the criminals, they like to collect some share of the money and hide it so that they will not. I don't know if you understand me. The leaders are the cause of the problem.
I do. My brother, with all my heart, I agree with what you are saying. But this is, please, just 1 minute. This is, please, my dear, this is what I wanted. This is the example I want to show you.
Show me.
President Tinubu is my president till tomorrow. I want to ask you, Tinubu that declared war against Niger, what is Nigeria problem with Niger? He is under pressure by France.
Okay.
There is an influence I'm talking about here. It's not about our leader. You cannot be in your house like you use a house to describe to me, and there's somebody walk into your house with an AK-47 that you will not dare open the door. And even when you don't open it, they will destroy the door, meet you there, kill you. Why did they kill Gaddafi? Saddam Hussein.
Okay, now
those
listen.
were the leader that stood up for their people. If you stand up for your people, they will come, they will kill you.
Okay, listen now. Why
is France trying to destroy Niger? It's a question. Why is South African President Ramaphosa even coming up publicly telling you that there is pressure on him, calling him, banning him, giving visa restriction? If Tinubu does not do what Macron wants, Macron will seize the property of Tinubu in France. Tinubu will not be allowed to travel out. They will sanction him because they control everything. That is what I am saying.
My brother, but you are not understanding my point. So it's possible everything you are saying here is correct. Okay. But do you know why that is happening? Because you have a failed leader. You understand me? For example, you said that the South African president, they have been putting pressure on him, they seize his visa. Where is he traveling to? They are the cause of the problem. So because of visa, they will continue to be puppet. Or because of properties abroad, they will continue to be puppet. You see that? So they are the cause of our problem. That is what I'm saying. Our leaders are the cause of the problem. There is nobody that will come and do anything to us if our leaders are not the one giving in. Now, you said that Tinubu has declared war on Niger Republic because he's the chairman of ECOWAS. Is that what you're saying? Oh, I lost him. Okay. I am not aware that Tinubu has declared any war on Niger Republic. Are you getting me now? I am not aware. There is a warning given to them. There's an instruction. He's the chairman of ECOWAS, yeah? All the other member states, they all came together and they have decided what they are going to do, action that they are going to take. You understand me? So Tinubu is not declaring war on Niger Republic. So if that's what they are sharing on your pages, that is false. That is false news. Stop following people that are running propaganda and fake news because they are looking for anything to talk down on the president. That is why I'm telling you people that the way you are going, you can never be successful. That's why you have always failed. You failed in your Biafra. You failed in your IPOP. You have been failing in everything that you have done. Why don't you learn and become wise like the city boy? Hello, I salute you.
Good morning, Mr. Sima. How are you?
I'm very good. Yourself?
I'm good. I just had to call after listening to the Gabrish.
These guys, they have big problem. They have been brainwashed a lot. Propaganda is too much in Nigeria. Yes.
Our politics in Africa, we need to understand when they say politics, we need to understand what it means. And when we talk about the continent itself, you need to understand what is happening. The West in Africa, you need to know. You need to be aware of your environment. Firstly, there are two powers that are fighting each other, the West and Russia, you see. So Russia is looking for people that will that will distract the West from themselves. So now, when you are planning coup everywhere, what happens is that tomorrow, let's say a military person takes over Niger. Another army general will wake up one day and start a war with the current one.
Yes.
You understand? It is the people that will suffer. So also he was talking about, oh no, they have uranium. How did they know that they have uranium in Niger? It's because somebody discovered it, right?
Yes. And it was the France that discovered it too.
Good. Do they have the financial muscle to mine the uranium? Where will they get the money from to do those things? He talks about Nigeria. Hey, there's refinery. Hey, okay. Tell me, like when the first drilling, when they are going to drill the oil, we did not have the money. We called foreign investors, and we negotiated with them that okay, you are investing your money to to separate the crude oil. Since you are investing your money, we have a sharing formula. Since we are not giving you anything, so it could be 40 to 60%, so that they can recoup back their investment. So that is what most of these people, when they speak from the point of emotions.
Yes.
He was just shouting. He was just everywhere.
Do you know that I was like that before, sir? I was like that when I normally follow the IPOP. I'm telling you because I'm very sincere. I was like that. Yeah. I was so passionate and I want something to happen. But I always fail to dig deep into the main detail because they will be sharing the emotional part of it. And when you listen to it, it's like, oh my God, things are falling apart. But that is not correct. I was like him, so emotional. Just like he's saying that, oh, Tinubu want to bring war. They want to fight war. That's why is Tinubu sending army to Niger Republic. Wrong information. Wrong information.
It's wrong. It's very. People will listen to him. They'll be clapping. Oh my God! It's spitting fire. It's speaking gibberish. It's spitting ignorance. It's speaking nonsense.
Complete nonsense.
Because if war starts in Niger, there will be refugee from Niger. to other neighboring countries, then it becomes a problem. And if this refugee come to other countries, if they are unable to get work, then there will be increase in criminal activities in the neighboring countries. Nigeria, ECOWAS is a stabilizing force in the continent of Africa. The purpose of ECOWAS is to ensure stability within the countries around it. And because there are some smaller countries that might not have the military might, to stand this coup. That is why Nigeria is identified here. We are the stabilizing power in that side of the continent. And if we just ignore things to continue, what is that? You remember what happened? What is happening in Congo? They are still fighting each other.
Exactly.
France has got its own army. America has got its own. UK has got their own. So what they are doing, they are taking their resources and telling the people to fight each other. That your brother is your enemy.
That is what I'm saying.
That is what will happen in Niger. Because now they are not going to be thinking of development. They are thinking of getting war machines. So what will happen is that countries will be saying, okay, you know what? We will supply with armored tanks, but we need to drill your uranium. If your house is on fire, are you going to be looking for food? No. You'll be looking for water. So there will be no development. They will just be giving them machine to kill themselves while they come and drill their natural resources. So people that are speaking, like I've heard so much conversation, I joined this, oh no, we must join, Tinubu must not talk, hey. It is just ignorance. We need to understand the politics. The best thing Tinubu did is that we did not join BRICS. We are not joining with the West. We do business with everybody. We are friends of everyone. We are enemy of none. You see, if we are to say Russia has got oil. You understand? Saudi Arabia is also planning to join BRICS. They have oil. Algeria is also planning to join BRICS. They have oil. So if we are to join BRICS, who are we going to sell our oil to? Our crude oil. Because all those people, they have oil. Even Russia has got more than us. So who are we selling to? The relationship Tinubu formed, he has a special, we've got relationship with China, we've got relationship with Russia as a country, we've got relationship with America, we've got relationship with UK, but we are not part of any bloc. We are not fighting anybody's battle. That is the best, international policy that a country can even have. So anybody saying that it's not doing anything, they are just they are ignorant.
They are very out of ignorance. Look at the message now from the headquarters in Nigeria. He said we have not received order for military intervention in Niger.
Yes.
You see that? So that's why sometimes I try to tell these people, stop listening to propaganda on social media, especially the IPOP people running propaganda. You don't understand these things. The propaganda of IPOP is too much. You don't know. They even make videos that look like even it's Tinubu that is talking. It's AI. The information is available everywhere. They can make pictures of anybody sitting anywhere, and you keep being deceived. All these things are lies.
You see, they are lies. Like everybody is just bringing his own dimension. When you go on social media, you see people making videos. Hey, Tinubu is going to get Nigeria into trouble. My friend actually sent me a video from Sweden. He's from Burkina Faso saying, no, look at this. Your president, why is he? You must allow the military. I'm like, okay, what has the military done for you?
And guess what? After they say that, they now say the judiciary should disqualify him.
Firstly, when the military comes, there will be no rule of law. This one that you say, oh no, we've got the right to protest. There's no right. There's no right. They just take you, throw it in the prison. And yet you will complain, oh, West, come and save us. You call for military.
They don't know what they are doing. Last time, the Igbos, through Ojukwu and others, they really enjoy military rule of in the past. I'm telling you, they enjoy military rule. That was how Obi made his money. So whenever you hear them say military, they thought that is something good. They don't understand it. And I was asking them, who is the one that trained those military? It's the same foreigners that trained them, that gave them the weapons and everything. You don't know what you are saying. You are talking out of ignorance. These people keep talking out of ignorance without knowing anything. It's too much. It's too much.
He started his argument by saying our leaders are not a problem. I'm like, okay, let's listen. What point is he?
Is he making? Then he now say it's the colonial master that is the problem. These guys are so stupid.
Colonial master has left you.
They left you. And now they are negotiating with you. If you don't know how to negotiate with them, they take advantage of you. That is how it is.
Yes.
That is what is happening. That is why I tell these stupid leaders in Africa, how can you be going? Look at France call summit, you go to France. Russia call summit, you go to Russia. They are stupid. They keep moving you about with your resources that you have. Africa is the powerhouse of the world. Come together and make your system strong, your continent strong. They will come to you. That is how it is. Investors normally go to the people who have the resources, not the people who have resources going to meet them.
Yes.
And I said to the president, our president, why should we be buying things with dollars when we have naira? We own the resources. Our resources can be backed with our currency. So these things we need leaders that are smart. They will never force you with gun or anything. It's you. They will talk to you. They will negotiate with you. They will use their English. They will write agreement that you can't even read all and not understand it. Because you are so desperate. You don't have experience. You fall victim. That is what they have been doing to African leaders. But now Nigeria is back. The City Boy said, we are back. And that is the truth.
We are back. We are back indeed. Every country is looking out for its own benefit. America will not come and save you without looking out for themselves. Russia will not come and help you without looking out for themselves. Whether you move from West to Russia, they are also looking out for themselves. Do you think the Wagner Group will be doing their protection for you for free?
Oh.
They'll also be getting something at the end. So you cannot stand alone. You cannot be by yourself. That's the truth.
Exactly.
You know, and whatever you do, you just have to align with one thing or the other. But the easiest way for you to have good life is to have democracy. Democracy allow you, like election will come up in Nigeria next time. They can decide to vote for another party. It's fine. They change their leaders. But you can now say you did, after election, the person that lost will now go and organize coup in order to take over through the back door. Then Africa will become a jungle. And the West will love it. Every other country outside of Africa will love it.
Yes, now.
It will be easy.
Yes, they will be sending weapons. They will be sending everything. They will say they will give you aid. They will give you foreign aid. They will...
In your peacekeeping mission, they will come. They are busy taking your resources.
They are busy taking your resources. You don't know how many aeroplane is flying, how many jets is flying out of your country, unchecked.
You see, so the things like now you cannot even check what is happening in your sea or in your head because you are busy with war.
Yes.
All you want is war equipment. And that is all you do. You fight each other. You keep on killing yourself. They are busy stealing your resources. People must understand what they are calling for. And they must understand how international politics works. You can't just speak out of emotions and speak out of ignorance and call for things you don't even understand. Because if what you don't understand comes in, you will be the first to cry. So please educate this ignorant bunch. These IPOB miscreants and whatever they call themselves, to disease from using those things. And that guy, we are warning him. He must stop calling our president in this type of nonsense. We respect our president.
He must.
Keep our president out of your mouth. Thank you, Mr. Nsema. God bless you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Amen. Thank you very much. I salute you. Thank you for your contribution. All right. So that is the conversation. You talk out of so much of ignorance. We have explained to you. All the people, this is politics. You negotiate. Learn from what happened between the UK and the the EU, the Brexit. The British people say they don't want to be part of the EU. What did they do? It's negotiation. They look at where they can benefit. This one can benefit. That is the same thing that they are doing to African leaders. They will call you to go and benefit because you have a stupid leader that don't understand. They will go. They will sell you out because they don't know how to negotiate, to balance you and to bring something back to you. Hello, I salute you. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes.
My Sima.
I salute you.
Town hall.
A town hall different from Baba Blue. He's in charge. Yes.
We must continue telling them. Thank you very much, and the Lord continue keeping you.
Amen.
Let me really thank you deeply, because if suppose somebody like you that have passed through there is not here today, will still be fooled by these people.
Yes.
Because you have passed through them, you understand them. Thank God you are saying something about the emotional part of it is what they are selling to majority of people. Especially down west, southwest, you don't really know much about this. But somebody like you are really helping us to really deep understand their emotional aspect of that life. You know? Let's go back. The other caller that called said, our problem today is colonial masters. After 63 years, how can we say colonial is our problem? When the colonial left Nigeria, they gave us regional system of government. Everybody is doing perfectly okay. Though it could not be 100% fine, because we still have some minority being carved within the, for example, now the Niger Delta.
Yeah, but they also gave solutions, sir. You know, we have not actually discussed this thing. When the colonial masters left, they gave us regional system, yeah? They say that there are some minorities growing up. When their population increase, they should also have their own region. That was what they left.
There's every 10 years. That's what they said.
That is what they said. We know these things.
They should be casting regional, so we're creating more regional from the existing big regional they left to us. Everybody understand that. But immediately that kind of noise started. That is when in 1963 the Midwest carved away. Then the Ijaw people within the South today, they were gearing up again. That is when the coup of 1966 happened. That's where some of the Igbo founding leaders could have deliberately abolished it, collapsing it. Today, we saw what happened. But in 1967, that's okay, fine. Let's adopt a presidential system of government because of complaint from this regional system of government. 43 years down the line, what happened? We created a state. We created local government. We said, okay, fine, local government and state, they are more closer to their people. They should be able to bring the government close to the people. Today, we are operating federal system of government. We have a state governor, we collect allocation. We collect allocation for the local government. We pocket it. Now we are blaming colonial. Is it colonial master came and collecting this allocation from the state governor and from the local government? The last time if I checked, before Buhari left government, he said let the local government have the autonomy. If the same these governors, especially down south, they were telling us that we should not agree. Propaganda start flying, say, it's another way for Fulani to become our chairman local government. It's another way they want to control, Fulani want to be controlling all this kind of yama nonsense propaganda like that. Today, it doesn't work. What we are saying here, especially on the platform, is under the presidency of the city board, every layer of the system of government operating the system of government must function. That is what we are saying.
Yes.
Everybody should go and hold their governors accountable. Governors are collecting allocation. They are collecting allocation for the state. They are collecting allocation for the local government. What are they doing with it? And they are the one more closer to the people. The governors must be functioning. State governors must work. That is the fact. We have seen what really happened. The federal government is trying its best. All the policies, they are reading out everything, but the federal government alone cannot do everything. So the state governors must function. Everybody have governors. Nobody will say that in this Nigeria you don't have a governor in the state. You are lying. You have a governor, you have a local government. Your governors are collecting allocation. And thank God, due to the removal of this, they are saving more money. They are getting more money. What are they doing with this money? What they will do is simple. They will collect allocation. share it among their commissioners, among their aides, give little to the local government guys. They will go and borrow loan, say they want to do a project. They send that loan, they will cut from it. They will not really do the project finished. They will put the state into a debt. That's what a lot of those governments are doing. No matter how we say it, the next thing they will start telling us that we should blame the federal government. LUTT will blame the federal government. They are the ones that will go and create insecurity in their locality, in their state, in the name of collecting a security vote. Later, they will now start to say we should blame the federal government. Now we need a police. Kind of creating more problem. Look at the Southeast today. Are you telling me that who groomed those IPOB terrorists? Who groomed them? Who nurtured them to be this way? Grandparents are in the state, they are in the Senate. Most of their all of the Igbo leaders, they were supporting them. They were saying they should visit Nnamdi Kanu, they didn't commit any offense. These are self-inflicted, deliberately created this problem. Now they are blaming the federal government. Now they are calling the federal government. Now they are putting all the problem in federal government head. The same thing happened in Northeast. We saw what happened. So it's not that maybe one colonial people came from somewhere or British government come and created this problem. No, it is our foundations creating all this problem. We should really to get there are differences between the local politics and international politics. So if these local politics, no colonial or Western or Russian people came to play all this. No. It is we. It is from the internal problem. That's what we are facing today. So what we are saying much now is the current system we are operating must work. If we find it's not working, which I know the president knows better, he wants more to devolution of more power, restructuring. That is really what it's really after. Everybody knows that the city board serves after devolution of more power to the state and restructuring. But while we are devolution more power to these governments, restructuring is taking effect. But these governments are not doing anything. We be crying, they will not listen. The last time they were saying that we are kind of, somebody was saying that we are trying to attack. We are not attacking you, governors. We have to say the truth. We are not attacking. If we start attacking you, we will not. In fact, we will cause more problem to you. We are not attacking you. What we are doing here is we are telling you, come out and do something. Bring governors close to the people. That if you start using this platform to attack you, you will not breathe. But what we are saying here is federal government cannot be doing its own. We all see that how the most Nigerians trust the federal government, especially under the city board. We trust him. The last broadcast, everybody is cool, is happy. But the situation now is city boy cannot come to everybody's state to come and dictate to you people. City boy cannot be doing the function of your state governor, the function of your local government. He can't do it. It's not allowed by the constitution. So these governors must wake up and call it city board. Let's talk about this system of government we are operating. If it's not really okay, let's go back to regional system. You find something to do whereby the state governor will just keep quiet there. They will do as if maybe it doesn't concern them. When the month ends, they will send their financial commissioner to Abuja. Here, they will collect the local government and the state money. They will pack it, bring to the state. What they will do, to pay the pension, to pay what problem, to do a project, not problem. They will share the money, they will eat the money. What happened after 8 years? EFCC will start pursuing them. Okay? Because we know definitely that they will collect allocation for 4 to 8 years. They will chop it. After 8 years, the EFCC will start pursuing them. What will happen? EFCC will lose the case technicality. The state governor to be working free. That's what we are operating. It will not really work. So the only one we are seeing is federal government. Federal government cannot do everything possible. Regarding the Black Collar said that President Tinubu wants to declare war on Nigeria. No, that is nonsense. We can't have a neighbor close to us having a military junta. It is impossible. Especially that ECOWAS. No, we can't allow military to be taken over, especially in that ECOWAS. No, it is not possible. We got to do the best. The worst civilian is better than the best. We already understand that. So we can't allow people especially in a community of state, for some state, some country to be ruling by gun. No, it is impossible. Democracy is the best government system of government we understand today. Nigeria must take, which is, it could be, we are missing all this in the past previous government, but I trust this, the current president, our president Tinubu, will not allow this to happen. We must do everything possible to make sure that we restore democracy in Nigeria, that Nigeria Republic. We can see what happened. Though we understand all these francophone countries, they have a problem with their colonial master, but fine. But we find ourselves in the same geographical space we are today. So Nigeria must take a stand, and Nigeria must define the foreign policy. We can't allow our neighbor to be having a military coup every day happening. No. Instability will continue to happen in that region, and again we'll be straining more our resources in terms of catering for those for the crisis that emanating from there. So, President ECOWAS stand, I really stand by it. It's really fine. We really support that. So, coming back to our own, what we are on this governor and the local government, we should, please, let's continue this platform to continue hammering on those governors. If everybody, if your governors is not doing okay, you believe your governors is not really bringing the governance past close to the people, or maybe you didn't hear more about your governor, please bring that state governor to the attention of the SEMA. We will call them out here. We will not attack them. We will only first give them warning. Start doing something. You collect allocation. Try as much as possible. What you want to do. Especially this state we have, the state government, the federal government have come out to read their own policy direction, intervention. They will do all palliative. The state government too, they should follow. Please, we should start calling them out. They should too stand up and do their thing. And every citizen will try to hold their state government responsible and accountable. That is what we really need now. We really hold them accountable, to drag them, call them out. They should please bring governors close to the people. Because if the state governors are not really doing what the federal government, following the federal government, it will eventually, everything will be like the federal government. We said the last time when we called here, the next day, Lagos State government came out and read out the intervention we will do to the citizen. Because that's the only best way. We heard that because we are calling them, that's what they are saying, because we are calling them, that's how they are waking up. Yes, we will continue calling them. We are not going to say that maybe these governments, no, we will continue calling them. If they refuse, they will now go deep and start dragging them. So thank you very much, Isima. I don't want
before you go. So what is the plan of the NLC and NUC? Have they finally suspended their strike forever, or what is their plan? Do you know?
Yes, they met the president yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
They met all them. What they say is that because they have their structure, they'll still go back again and have a meeting, blah, blah, blah. Somebody told me they are called off the strike.
Mm.
The strike is uncalled for. They don't need that strike. Because what we call it, everybody knows that definitely that it's not really go nowhere. The only thing is that they'll go and hire all these obingos, people to start scattering everywhere and try to, because there's a tension in the land now, so they will hijack it and turn it to something else. Look at what happened. They went to the National Assembly complex today.
They pulled down the gate, National Assembly gate, yeah.
They put themselves into it. So we don't want that to happen, but what that the president spoke to them, part of what they demand is the refinery, the president told them the refinery will come on board by December. Then in terms of the salary, their wages increasement, I think they have both of them have to sit down and agree. I think in a few days now they'll give an announcement on that. So what the NLC is really, really calling for is unnecessary, saying that we know the opposition are using them. We know those people who our president told us the few what you call it, elite who are really eating from that subsidy remover. They are the ones sponsoring them. We know. But the president has spoken to them yesterday. He has assured them what they really want. So their strike, I mean, they should give an announcement today. Probably, I'm expecting to give an announcement today, but definitely this definitely will not continue. So the NLC too, they have failed us in the past. During the MFLA, what they call a NERA classification, where we are NLC then, we didn't see them. There are a lot of things that NLC have do failed the public, failed Nigeria. So this is what they were talking about. I don't think they are even listening to they are listening to news. The city boy, the president that came out announced his policy, announced what he need to do. The next have sat again, decided that this is what the state government do. So instead of the NLC to organize the state, every state governor that is not really, doing what they're supposed to do regarding their outcome of their next meeting, they should try to be holding them accountable. Maybe organizing a protest by state. They should try to do that. No, they will go and be stopping the federal government. NLC is more like an opposition party to be, but definitely the president has spoken to them yesterday. They have agreed. Their strike is unnecessary. And in fact, the TUC more aligned with the federal government. Everybody know we can't at this stage we can't go back again on the subsidy removal. There is no way we can go back. We have to move forward. What we need to do is for them to agree on that salary wages, because if the federal government agree maybe on 200,000, how about the state? How about the local government? That's another problem. So because the state governors and the local government, they need to look at their financial capacity, because it's not all the 36 state governors can be able to pay. If they end up maybe on 100,000 or 150,000, it's not all the state government.
Will be able to pay.
Government not able to pay 30,000 naira to them. So if they're now increasing it to 150.
If they want to do it, they say, okay, fine, federal government, this state will now begin to generate their wealth and revenue. I mean, we should not be allowing this thing to bring us back. We need an intelligent president that will solve this problem once and for all. It is not the federal government that will be giving them money to pay their workers in the state. They have other things, wealth that can be generated from the state.
Yes, you see, you are right. You see, for the past 43 years that we were operating this traditional system of government, I'm telling you, we have been electing lazy governors to be governing us for more than 40 years. We know that there are lots of things they can do to generate income, IGR, improve the IGR. No state governors cannot stand on their own. But because for the past 40 years, they are is monthly allocation. That's why they are lazy. So the federal government can pay up to 200,000, but the state cannot at this stage, unless maybe something will do something more. For example, now if like the president is saying that more devolution of power, more restructuring. Yes, if we do more restructuring, maybe look at the uncommon senator, Senate president. It's more about resource control. Yeah, through that restructuring, through that devolution of power, I think they can push more resources to the state government to be able to cater for all this we are saying. But the problem is the characters of governors we are electing today. They should not be so.
There's a way the federal government can shift that responsibility to them. Thank you very much for your contribution. I so much appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello. Good morning this time.
Yeah, I salute you.
I'm greeting you. Always appreciate your best, your good things, good job. Very interesting conversation today. The last caller has said all.
Yes.
With regard to issue of accountability of our governors, of course, this is a very good idea. Yes, indeed, our governance is our problem. We must focus on them. before we blame the federal government, because federal government has set all, has such President Bola Ahmed Tinubu just coming. We must give him all at least 1 year or 9 months. As Vice President said, we need more chance from you people of the country. Of course, with regard to our governors yesterday, you wrote some message sending by someone from Abasaki sharing money in the Edo State.
Yes.
This is very good. And my governor, even last week, sharing food across the...
Yes. I saw that your governor was sharing things. Yes.
Yeah, this is what will bring peace in our country. Whenever you see people reacting, our governors must stand up to maintain this reaction until and unless peace comes. And then yesterday, my governor has started employment over 5,000 teachers. I attended that meeting.
Wow! So this is in Borno State, yeah? Yeah.
Yes, in Borno State. My governor is working.
Yes.
He's trying his best.
Okay.
Whatever, nobody 100%. Only God is 100%. But he's trying. Of course, he's trying. I need to other governors to learn to pity their poor, not looting the government money. Some governors don't have even pity on their people. I support this last caller motion. As long as we see something wrong, we call Mr. Nsima program and inform and bring that governor to be addressed, to challenge,
yes,
or to accuse, or to... We never allow this city boy government
to fail. We not.
Our governor is our problem. Everybody knows. Everybody knows in Nigeria. They have power. They have power. If they meet, they have forums. They can force president to do. You remember when Buhari telling them, "You are the one who telling me." They say you are the one who telling us. They have power because Constitution give them power more than everybody in the state. If they discover you be telling them the truth, they will find a way to kill you or find a way they destroy your life.
Yes.
But now the time has gone. Now the Nigeria back, as City Boy said, the Nigeria is back.
Yes.
Everybody must wake up, must rise up, must contribute to his state. We very appreciate this motion, and Mr. Nsima, you are the best.
Thank you.
You are the best. You are the best across the world, not Africa, not Nigeria. You are the best.
Yes. Thank you very much.
By the grace of Almighty Allah, always with you. We are promoting your program. We are sharing it. We are contributing based on our knowledge.
Thank
of course, you. I have not too much more knowledge on the Africans that you have discussed with regard to the coup and whatever. I don't have more knowledge. That's why I just keep quiet on that.
Thank you. No, there's no problem. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your contribution. I appreciate that. Wow, that is our brother from Borno State telling us about what is going on in Borno. Of course, that the governor is working in Borno State, providing food for other people and all that. This is what we are saying. The governors in our state and our local government, they are the cause of our problems. We need to begin to hold them accountable and understand. For example, the federal government has come out to say, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing. Are you getting me now? This is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing. So don't allow anybody to use emotions and tell you colonial masters are not the cause of our problem. It is our leaders. When you don't have a good leader, a smart leader that can negotiate with foreign powers to make things reach you, then you are that's where the problem is. Hello.
Good morning.
I salute you. You are welcome.
The City Boy Convener.
This is the City Boy movement, and we are live and direct. Please go ahead.
My name is Thomas Taiwo Ayodele.
You are welcome, sir.
I'm calling from the Southwest region, Ado Ekiti.
You are welcome. You are welcome.
I love your program because I always learn a lot about your program.
Thank you.
And I know God will surely guide you and God will secure your life and your family.
Amen.
Yes, sir. Everything about your program is positive about Nigeria. Which I, Thomas Taiwo, and my colleagues in the Association of Concerned Citizens of Nigeria, Revenue and Economy, we are so much concerned about the issue bothering the economy of this country.
Yes.
That is why we put everything in place with the association, that we do everything possible for this government to fulfill its promise on taxation system of this country. I will not be surprised if labor union ask of the federal government to pay them the salary of 200K.
Mm-hmm.
We can. This country can take more than that. But we have to put some institution in place. We have to do the right thing at the right time. That is why I'm calling this morning to introduce. If this government can quickly pass a bill in the House, and that bill has been there for more than 3 years now, the bill of National Inspector General for Tax Crime Commission, if they can pass that bill, go and make your research and check the bill.
No, you send the bill. Let's discuss it, sir. Yes.
It's about the revenue and economy restructuring of this nation. And I love Mr. President. He has been talking about tax transparency. And this bill will deal with most of the things in the tax system. And I'm telling you today, the bill today, let the technocrat go and check. The bill will correct all the anomalies.
Please, if you send the bill to me when it was presented to the House and all of that, we will look at it and the details. Just go ahead. Just go ahead and come.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, the Association Concerned Citizens of Nigeria on Revenue and Economy, they are fully on ground to safeguard this economy, because it's not about generating tax, it's not about collecting tax, it's about how transparent the collector and the payers, how transparent they are. If we are transparent enough, people will pay the tax easily. Nobody will force anybody to pay anything. If we put the right mechanism in place, like US, go and check the history of US. Until US do the right thing, they put TITA. Go and check TITA. They put TITA into the IRS system. Then they can checkmate the system, the collector and the payers. They can checkmate the system of their tax. Then they get it right since that time. Nobody have issue with tax system. And no country can succeed without tax system, without collecting tax, without being transparent enough. I wish this our convener, I wish they go deep into what I'm saying today. I will send you the details of the bill. I will connect you with the author of the bill, and I will do everything possible, because this country, we preach with the Association of Concerned Citizens of Nigeria on Revenue and Economy. We preach positive, we preach transparency, we preach unity among the six geopolitical zones. That is our core value. And I know by the time you venture into this, our opinions, I know this country will move forward. This country is a great country. We ever have. We don't have anywhere to go except this country. I trust you, and I know you can do a lot, because you're a media man and you're a positive mindset man. I know you work hand to hand with the federal government. And I know Mr. President, as of today, is a Southwest man. He knows much about the economy of this country. And he can do it, and he will do it, and we will get to the promised land. Thank you.
Thank you very much, brother. I'll be waiting for the bill, the details when it was presented to the House, what year and what is the content. From there, we'll present it and you will hear people contribute to it. I tell you that the City Boy is listening to our program. He has a team of people that are listening to our contribution and is making sure he incorporates our ideas into what he's doing. Thank you very much. I salute you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. All right. Okay, we have another caller here. Our brother, I think this our brother is from Taraba State. Let us hear from him because it's very, very important that we understand what is going on. Remember what we said earlier, the City Boy movement is a grassroots action and we are reaching out to everybody across the state. Please go ahead. Yes, I salute you. Go ahead.
Good morning, Mr. Nsima.
Yes, did you tell me that you are from Taraba State last time?
Taraba State.
Yes, please go ahead. Go ahead. I salute you.
Yes, thank you. I want to contribute to the topic you're discussing about now concerning the provision that the federal government is giving to our state governors.
Yes.
Say everybody to hold his state governors and the local government responsible.
Yes.
Yes, of course. The people will be willing to do it, but the state governor has taken over the local government. Local government are no more functioning. They bring the chairman, the councillor, no one has a mouth to say anything to them. And the worst of it, like in my state, in Taraba, since the last minimum wage, people are still collecting 16,000. They didn't implement it. And now they're talking of another minimum wage that they will give to the state. If that money, some states will do it, why some states will not do it? And you remember, we are living in the same economic situation. Why some are doing, some are not doing. The worst of it is that the labor union that you see them, they are supposed to stand for the workers in the state and in the local government. They don't stand for it. There are times that the state governor will finish the money, he will not pay the teachers, primary school teachers, or the local government. Like in my state now, the primary school teachers and the local government are owing almost 7 months' salary for the past governor. And this one has come in. He's not even discussing that one. If they bring that minimum wage now, he is going to use it again. Probably he may not pay them. They may not implement it. And I don't know what the federal government is supposed to do. Maybe the constitution, they should be able to change it, amend it, so that at least those that are in this local level, on the local government, they'll be able to benefit. Because we go to the same market, we do things the same, and still the roads are bad, everything are bad in the local government, the salary are not being paid. The government always withhold the salary of the local government, all the 16 local government. In fact, we have a serious problem in Taraba. And it's like they do things at their wish. It's like they don't even talk to their citizens. That's the worst of it. But I don't know what you people will do maybe in relation to this, maybe discuss excessively.
Yes, this is what we are going to do, and we already started doing it. We are going to be having representatives in all the states in Nigeria, and the job of the representative is to report to the House what is going on in their state. When we have the report, we have the pictures, we have the videos, we will present it to everybody. And then the citizen of that people of that place will start calling their governors, will start holding their governors accountable. And we can now start sending representatives to their offices. And there's a lot of things we can do. We can write petitions, we can report them directly to the government, we can take them to court. That is what the City Boy movement is for. That is what we want to do.
That's what we want.
That is what we are doing. Yes.
The Lord will strengthen you that will do this thing to be successful in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Because the suffering is too much for this country. Thank you. And they are only calling on the president. That's the worst of it. And the state governor will never tell his people or our people that have been given this. But look at the situation I'm inside. They will not say it. Instead, they will allow their citizens to be calling the program. That was what Buhari suffered. Even the autonomy, I was expecting the local government and even the citizen to come out and start talking. When Buhari started saying that, I want to give autonomy, they refused. They're supposed to do, the labor union is supposed to even bring people out on that, but they are not doing it. Instead, they are doing something that is not important.
Yes.
So thank you very much.
That is why we know that they are not working for the people. I'm telling you, the Labour Congress today is Labour Party. They are not working for the people. They are working for themselves.
Yes, yes.
I show you a picture of the logo of the chairman. Look at the chairman now, enjoying AC with the president. Look at it now. He was enjoying AC. That is what they do. They will go and negotiate with the president, collect their own share, and they leave the people to suffer. They are not working for the people. They are not working for the people. That is the truth.
Yes, even in the labor union in the state, that same thing they do. They collect money from the governor and they leave the people like that. So thank you very much.
But he thinks that he's going to succeed with the city boy. You don't know the city boy. Thank you very much. I salute him. Thank you. Yes, that is why he's doing it. He's doing it for his own personal interest. He has been doing it in previous government, previous administration, thinking that he'll be able to do it with this time. The city boy will listen to him and he will know where the problem is coming from. That is what he doesn't know. These people don't know who the city boy is. Please, if you are calling me, you call me on WhatsApp. If you are calling me, the line is open now. If you want to call and make your contribution, call in and make your contribution right now. So that because we have done 2 hours. Usually we end 2 hours. Please, I want to ask you for something. Please, we are over 500 people watching me from different platforms. Please, what I want you to do for me is to share. I know that they have put some limitation on people's account not to be able to share. That is what they are doing. Because they have seen that the message, we are delivering the message to the whole world. Please, just do me a favor. You can share this program to other pages, to other people, so that they can see what we are doing and they get the right information. There have been lots of misinformation, propaganda run by IPOB people that even other African countries, they are now beginning to talk rubbish against Nigeria. We need to stop it. And these people are the people that are causing it are IPOB Biafra people. Okay, let me give this brother opportunity to speak. He keep flashing me. I don't know. Nobody flash me, brother. If you want to call me, you call into the program straightforward. You understand me? Hello. Yes. What's your contribution, please?
I was trying to connect to the program, and it seemed like a whole lot of persons were calling. But first, I want to sincerely tender an apology because of my heart burst. Okay, the way I speak.
That's
okay,
fine.
I was so emotional about it. But at the same time, I did not say that our president Tinubu is a bad person when the last caller was like, tell that person not to use his mouth to call our president.
No, not you, not you. There's a video we have been watching, okay? There's a guy.
Okay, talking about our president now. Yes, I corrected that impression. Thank you so much for kind of correcting me, but at the same time, be it as it may, our president is not a personal president like my own personal president or your own personal president. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu is a president of Nigeria. Every Nigerian is the president to them. And as an ECOWAS president, President Ahmed Tinubu is a father to all those ECOWAS countries. And all those people, they should have access to him. They should be able to criticize what they don't like. That is the essence of democracy. One of the things that kill obedient, maggot people, because it's just that they don't accept other people's narrative, anything contrary to them. And I so much thank God the way our President Ahmed Tinubu conducted himself. There has never been any presidential candidate that has been so radical, mock, shame. People use him on TikTok like Ahmed Tinubu, but he demonstrated a leadership quality such that he did not even respond to everybody. That is a democracy. Freedom of speech. There are so many persons, there are so many presidential candidates that if this thing were being done to them and then they become the president, some of the people, some of the blockers would have been jailed today. I tell you nothing but the truth. So when I was kind of expressing my emotion, I was not in any way like saying our president is good or is not. No. What I'm saying, and you have corrected me that colonial masters are not our problem, but our leader. I agree with you because we are all saying the same thing. The mistake I made was that when I came, I did not really understand the whole conversation. So I was talking about international politics or international influence in African country that result into the corruption that we are going through. And all of us are still saying the same thing, are still asking the same question. Even you ask the same question. Why is Nigeria not able to use their currency to buy anything in the world? You resulted into the same thing. And the answer is the colonial influence. Now, you went on to say they are not our problem. Now, I want to ask, can the last caller answer the question? Who killed Muammar Gaddafi? Was it African president? What was his sin? That he will give every citizen that the wife give birth $5,000 just to take care of the family. When they sell the crude oil, they will share certain percentage to every citizen account. What was his sin? Just to have the common currency of Africa that we are talking about, just to answer the question that you were asked. Why are we using naira to buy things, dollars to buy things in China? Why can't we use our currency? That is a question. That is the colonial influence, even on your currency, that the United States will bring paper money, dollar, come to Nigeria, and they will go away with our crude oil, but they cannot accept our own paper money, which is naira. That is the issue. So if we are like this, okay, for example, let me hold my leader responsible. You see, I'm sorry to say, my local government chairman, that is where I'm from. The monthly allocation they gave to him is not up to 20 million. You see, now will you be able to hold the local government chairman accountable for 20 million in the population that is up to close to 1 million people? How is he going to manage it? Now, the other caller said that there is no...
My brother, excuse me. You know, sometimes you always... I didn't want to stop you so that because...
The money on the ground.
Listen, I don't want to stop your train of thought.
Responsible when the money is not on the ground to pay the workers.
What are you saying?
That's why people are earning 30,000 naira per month. You are in UK. The last call after you are in UK, is your salary the same? It's because there is no fund.
My brother, you cannot listen now. Listen.
50% of your whole generation goes to the United States of America, and you can only use the 40 or 60% to take care of over 300 million people. How is it going to work? It's a question.
Okay, you listen now. If you ask question, you listen for answer, yeah?
Probably be able to pay us. How will our president be able to manage this kind of economy? Kenyan president is crying that the IMF is giving us loan at the rate of 8%. The United States, when they borrow, they don't pay back. How are you going to manage and cope? That's the question.
Okay.
Now, we want to give palliative. Yes, we want it. We accept it. It's the same thing that Buhari did. But how many people really benefited from the palliative? It's the question. If Tinubu is doing the same thing that Buhari did, we are going to have the same result. There must be a system. We must come out of this. That is, I don't have issue with my president, with my governors. The money is not there. When I go to the local government, I should go and kill my local government chairman when the money is not there. I should kill my governor when there is no money for him to pay the workers. Because the United States company, the UK company, they are dominated. Or do you think there won't be war in Nigeria if Nigeria is not cooperating, allowing them to be looting us? How are you going to raise the fund? It's the question. Churches everywhere. What else? It's only teacher. The last person that called you, did he tell you that they give him work in our company? It's teacher work or police work or army work. Now the only work we say we do for you. Now there you go. Okay.
Our brother really wants solution to the challenges that they are facing. He keep on making reference to the UK. My brother, the UK have more challenges than one you have in Nigeria. In Nigeria, you have your home. It's your country. You can go out, somebody can help you. Nobody can help you in the UK. So don't bring all these things you're talking. You don't know what you're saying. Ask your brothers and sisters and friends that is in the UK. They will tell you Okay, so don't. It's not about the UK comparison. You don't get it when we talk about. If you are talking about the UK have a lot of system in place to pay people to make things work. You understand me? And our government that is just taking over in less than 2-3 months is already putting the right system in place, and you guys are not even patient. You are so much in a hurry, saying all kinds of things. The information you have is not correct. You mentioned that your local governor was giving only 20 million. My brother, that is a lie. If that's what they told you, it's a big lie. Your local government was giving 20 million. That is a lie. So please, when you are talking, get your information correct, okay, before you start talking, because emotions and shouting will not solve this problem, guys. I shouted more than you. You can't even speak more than me. In the conversations, you can't speak more. I was one of the top people in Biafra. If you want to talk about Biafra, I can tell you, we can run propaganda, you cannot defeat us. I'm telling you. If we want to shut down your page, we can shut down your page in seconds. You see, but that is why they are trying to shut down my page. They could not, because they cannot. Because I understand it. So, but I'm telling you today that what is happening right now, you need to have a proper information and proper understanding, because it is more of propaganda, running of propaganda, fake news and lies, bringing information that is not correct in order to make a point. That is what is going on. The City Boy government is a government of the people, for the people, and by the people, to correct what has been wrong for a very long time. That is why the City Boy said that Nigeria is back. It's a fundamental problem and it's already on track. My brother, relax, enjoy this moment. If you allow yourself to be carried away by the fake news and propaganda of these people, before you know it, you are gone. No, you will not enjoy the process. Follow the process and enjoy what the City Boy is delivering. We know the cause of our problem. It is our leaders. There is nobody, external influence, that will have power over you if you know what you are doing. That is why, for example, we live in the UK. It's not everybody that they toy with. It's not every immigrant that they toy. When they see that you don't know your right, they will use you. But when they see that, man, this person is wise, they will not do anyhow. That is why they don't toy around with all these Nigerians, because they know that we are smart and we are intelligent people. That is what we are talking about. When you know your right, nobody can stop it. You talked about Gaddafi. What happened to Gaddafi? They use your brother. They use you to kill your brother. That is what happened. Oh my God. You think that it was the foreigners that killed him? Was the foreigners, do they know the Nkora way to his house? Do they know the secret places? They don't know. It was his brothers that gave the information. It's the same thing I'm talking to you today. When you don't have the right information, the external forces will come and deceive you with lies and propaganda, and you believe it because they want you to destabilize your government. You don't know that every moment that your government is not focused on governance, national building, electricity, is fighting war, trying to settle war, you will never develop. That is what is happening. So what happened to Gaddafi was his brothers who did not believe in him. They allowed themselves to be used, and they used them and they destabilized, they dislodged him. That is what happened. The same thing today in your family. Nobody else can be able to kill you or do you anything if it's not your family members or your friends that is connected to you. They are the one that know your secret, your in and out. They are the one that will go and sell you out. That is what is happening even in Africa. As we speak, there are some African countries who are in bed with the foreigners, with the colonial masters, now which they are using them to overthrow your government, to destroy things that is working in Africa. It's the same thing we are talking about. There is no foreigner that loves you. There is no other person that loves you than yourself. If you don't know the value of who you are, forget it. It's what we're telling you. Our president is the best president. Nigeria is the best place. If you don't know, when you don't see that, you can't see anything good. Any negative things, they will give it to you and you buy it. The beginning of your solution is when you appreciate who you are, what you have. From there, you'll be able to move. What we are telling you now today, if the president, for example, our president is able to put a regulation or a system in place that will checkmate the state governors and the local government, you will see what we are talking about. Everything we need, the governors, they have it. The local government, they have it. But they are the ones that refuse to implement it. This money that they are saying they cannot pay workers, they can pay workers. There is no amount of money that the state governors or the local government cannot pay workers. They can pay. We have the resources. That is the truth. But they are the one that has been a stumbling block. That is what we are talking about. The truth. So don't allow anybody to deceive you, my brother. The challenges that we are facing in the country today was created by our people. Not any foreign body, not any colonial master. I don't know. You like talking, you like speaking West that they have been deceiving you, my brother. So this is the reality. Rest, just have peace, because the city boy is on the throne. You don't know who the city boy is. That is why, when some of you talk, I see that you don't understand. You don't understand that there's a superior revolution that has already happened. The biggest revolution in town. This man is very knowledgeable and experienced. He knows how to talk with the foreign bodies. He knows how to talk with those external influences. And he will achieve results. That is what we are talking about. My brother, if you don't understand this, don't think that what I'm saying is exaggeration or I'm trying to be nice. I'm not trying to be nice. If it's something that I will say, I will tell you truth. The combination of the uncommon Senate president, Godswill Akpabio, with our president himself, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with the vice president, my brother Shetima, with the speaker, is a done deal. These guys are intelligent people who understand the game, who will listen, and they know what to do, and they have instinct. They have the psychological mentality to solve the challenges that we are facing today. Be rest assured that in the space of 6 months, of course, look at what the president did. In his national address, he gave us a timeline from July to March 2024. That tells you that this is a president that understands what he's doing. You don't get it. Don't allow anybody to make you to go and kill your president, or to go and abuse your president, or to go and talk down on your president. This is what they have always been doing for a very long time. But this time around, we will have to stop it. Nobody should talk down on us or any of us because we are the best. This is the truth. We are going to be able to hold ourselves accountable, and then even our leaders accountable. That is the solution to our problem. There is nothing else. When your governor knows that you know that he's collecting money and that he will do the right thing. When the governors look at it that, oh, even Nigerians don't know the cause of that, they laugh at you people. That is the problem. When they see all of you blaming the federal government, they laugh at you people because they will help you people to blame the federal government. That is what they have been doing for years. I get me now. Now, by the way, the brother, okay, I don't want to go to that one. Let me just do this because my time is up, guys. It's almost more than how many? It's almost 2:30, 2.5 hours. Oh my God. Yeah, but let me just play this for you. If you have not seen this, hopefully, I'm not sure you have seen this because I've not played it before. But this is the truth. It's not going to be able to download now, but what I can do is to see if I can make it bolder. Okay. All right, I think I can make it a little bit bolder. So if I make it a little bit bolder, I'll be able to show you what I'm talking about, guys. This is the problem. It's a fundamental problem that must be resolved. If you don't resolve it, forget it. You keep shouting and complaining every day. Your governors are the cause of your problem. If they don't do what they are supposed to do, there is nothing that will happen to you. There will be no development in your space and nothing will happen.
Gentleman, a professor.
Listen.
This gentleman told him that he knew why we were out. We wanted to get support and sympathy for Nigeria and to explain the federal cause to the international community.
So
and he explained that the international...
This brother is telling you something. What is going on? You understand me? This is the problem. He's trying to explain it to us. The insecurity issues, the misunderstanding will never allow us to grow. And this is what they have succeeded to do every time. Ability not for us to come together to reason and to bring a solution. I get it. So please, I want you to pay attention to this. I'm going to use this to end this broadcast. Thank you.
The community was not particularly interested in Nigeria as such. All that people were interested in were our resources. And he even went further to say, if we could get...
This broadcast here is trying to tell you that we, the international communities, they have never been interested in the Nigerian people themselves. They have always been interested in the resources. This is obvious. Are you telling me that our president don't know that? Didn't you hear what our president said? He said, tell us in this country, what do we produce? So we already know that they use us as a resource center. Immigration, we go to the UK, we go everywhere. And look at what they are doing now. In the UK, they increase it because of immigration. They use us as resources. Finish. If you are not a resource, or if you are not contributing, that's it. They don't need you. That is what we are talking about. So we know this. Our president knows this. But then what next?
And he explained that the international community was not particularly interested in Nigeria as such. All that people were interested in were our resources. And he even went further to say, if we could get robots to exploit your resources for us to develop our economies, we wouldn't mind the whole lot of you being eliminated.
Did you hear that? It's about our resources. Today, you people say France with Niger Republic, all kinds of things. We know all these things. But do you know why it's like that? Do you know why they are still succeeding? Because of our leaders. Our leaders went and signed into agreement to be benefiting alone. That is why they are able to do whatever they want to do to us. It's our leaders. The moment you will have the leader that understands and is looking for the good of the people, all of that will stop. And we have it already, the city boy. Are you getting me now? We have it already, the city boy. Thank you very much for your message. I appreciate it. So that's it. That's the message. That is the bottom line of everything anyways. Every other thing is my mind, but listen.
But, he said, in the case of Nigeria, there is a difference. And the difference is Nigerians are very hard-working and very intelligent. And they have got resources, most of which they know next to nothing about. If this country, Nigeria...
We are intelligent people, we are smart people, we have the resources, but then we are people that don't even know about our resources. That is the problem. The only thing we talk about is only oil. It's more than oil. Hello? Yes.
Hello?
I salute you.
Hello, Sima. I'm
Yes.
calling again because in relation to what that guy said, he said that his local government chairman was being given 20 million.
Yes.
I'm still sure that the man was given 20 million. When they were giving the state governor money, was he there or is he thinking that the federal is just giving the money straight to the chairman of local government? It is the state now that will collect the money and negotiate with the local government chairman. It is his local government chairman that is selling him to the governor. Because once they say, we are going to give you 20 million, 10 million may be his own, and then 10 million is for other little things. And they may not even pay salary. It doesn't concern them. So how is that the fault of the federal government? The federal government has given what is due to the state. It's now the state now that knows what to do to make life comfortable for its citizens, even if it's just a little. But the state governors are the ones that are bringing this problem. So he has no right to call out the federal government. The only thing he would do is to ask if there's any measure in place to check the state governors so that they will stop doing such things. That's the only thing he has. And again, talking about the Oyibo, that the Western world, they are the one causing this problem. We are the one that is giving them the right to do it. Because if you didn't, just like you said before, you say, why are they going to meeting in outside country? That those people supposed to come for them because they have the resources. But they have decided to go there. You understand? How is now the fault of the Westerner? They are supposed to sit in round table, both the National Assembly and everything, design out what they would do, so that at least Africa too will be important. But if they don't do such, you have no right to blame the other people. Those people, they can negotiate well. That is why they are entering everywhere.
Yes.
So that's what I want to
Thank you very much, sister. You really, really understand everything. Is it the West that is asking African leaders to take their money to store in the banks abroad? Is it the West that is asking the African leaders to buy properties abroad?
No.
Thank you very much, sister. You understand everything.
They have been misled. Because that's why you see IPOP, they kept calling the center. Because to them, whenever the governors come and all those National Assembly goes back home, they tell them that our voice doesn't count. It's Alpha, it's Fulani that are eating. And you, that you're learned, you will not ask them that, okay, what about the little one that they gave you for our own use? Where is it? Instead, they will forget about this one and they will be calling the center. That's the wrong thing that this Nigeria with our education, we don't want to learn anything. We always talk. That's the only thing we know how to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I salute you for your contribution. You have made my day. Thank you. Thank you very much. Perfect. That's it. That last contribution, in fact, I should end this conversation here, guys. I'm not going to continue. We'll talk about it later. There are lots of things we'll talk about. We'll talk about it later. Please, I think what we are going to do is going to be different. When we announce the application for all the representatives in the state, we are going to register. If you want to represent your local government in your state, there are so many local governments. If you want to represent your local government in your state, when we announce it, please, you will come forward and make your application. What we are doing is for ourselves. Are you getting me now? If you don't want your details to be in the public, it's not going to be in the public. Understand? But there's nothing that you should be afraid of, because what we are doing right now is for our own people. So if you want to represent your own local government, please reach out to us. You can send a message to my number, or you can visit www.thecityboymovement.org. You can register there. Understand me? But you see, we need people that are passionate about their development in their local government, in their state, to be able to hold the governors accountable. All the rubbish places, for example, maybe schools, the road, hospitals, you can report on all these things. You can represent your local government. You can provide information for us to know what is going on in your own state, and then we'll be able to channel our resources, our support system to help achieve success in that place. Our objective is that we want to make sure that the City Boy government becomes successful. Having studied all the historical details and data of the previous administration, we understand that the problems, the challenges we are facing in our country today is not caused by the federal government. It is caused by the state governors and the local government. That is the truth. That is the truth. And something must be done differently. We also want the federal government to put system in place. We have talked about the transparency system, the accountability system, the identification system that will enable the federal government to be able to provide help to the citizen directly, just like every other country of the world. That is, we have said that, we know that the City Boy is working on that. We have also advised everybody, go and get a skill, go and learn something, register your business, pay tax, because the federal government, the government is providing solution, fund, money, grants. They will not give it to any person standing on the street. You give it to people that are working, that will add value to the economy. And you can only add value to the economy if you have a skill, if you are working, if you have a business, if you are running a company. So please position yourself in these places, because if not, you will be among the people that will be crying and shouting for 8 years. I can guarantee you, you will shout from now to 8 years, nothing will happen if you are not contributing to the economy, if you are not part of the working system. Because the City Boy government is the government of the people, for the people, and by the people. The government of the City Boy is a government of unity and competency, and there's nobody that can stop it. It's a superior revolution, and we have defeated all defeatables. Nigeria is back on track. There's nothing that can stop us. Stay blessed, guys. Until I come your way next time, of course, you know my name. My name is Akparawa Nsima, the first son of Idu and from Akwa Ibom. Our job is to make sure that we continue to fight in order to protect and to defend our land, guys. That is our job. And we pray for the City Boy, our president, to be strong and healthy, to continue to choose the right people that is going to work with him to bring prosperity to the country. I pray for all of us to be alive as well, to be strong and healthy, to enjoy our country, our resources, to enjoy this new Nigeria, this renewed hope, as championed by our own president, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Stay blessed, guys, until I come your way next time.